Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out so late on a Monday here. I know everybody's probably feeling a little tired, a little exhausted, probably losing their vocal cords like I have after meeting today. But really appreciate everybody coming out. My name is Sal. I have my own company called Streamline Marketing. I've been in the industry for 15 years. It's been a long, fun run. So a lot of familiar faces I see out here and all throughout the day, and some new ones hopefully I'll get to meet. I wanted to talk about today the convergence of social media and affiliate marketing, right? And this isn't something that's necessarily a new idea. I think it's been happening all along. I just don't think it's been given a lot of attention. I think a lot of people that affiliate managers in particular maybe don't venture into the social media world that often, fear the unknown sometimes, right? But I think there's a lot that could be done there. If nothing else, affiliate marketing has been a relationship and social industry since its inception. So relationships, right? This is kind of just going to set the stage for the rest of what we're going to talk about, but you can't talk about social media without talking about relationships, because that's really what it's all about. And unfortunately, relationships are complicated. I know our relationships, either personal, business, partners, friends, family, loved ones, right? They all have their intricacies, and social media and affiliate relationships are no different. One really key component to relationships and successful relationships is listening. So, you know, there's this great quote by Stephen Covey. I'm sure some of you have read his materials, and he's somebody I respect and have read his books over the years. But most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. And that couldn't be more true as I have navigated this business and this industry for the number of years that I have. I've learned how important listening is. Well, what does that mean for social media, right? That's all digital. So listening doesn't necessarily have to be oratory, but listening to what your customers are saying, listening to what your affiliates and partners are saying, and they're saying things online more and more, whether that's through customer reviews, a tweet, a Facebook post, a blog, or what have you. And listening can be really game-changing if you really pay attention and aren't always ready to respond, but just absorb the information and treat it as such. So just for me, I mean, right, I do affiliate management. I'm an affiliate manager at its core. I've been managing programs for a long, long time. Simply broken down, we do a couple of things, right? We recruit new affiliates, we optimize existing affiliates, we do media planning and media buying, and we do a lot of reporting and analysis. Well, that's great. What does that all have to do with social media? Social media is just another tool in our toolbox. As an affiliate manager, social media is a great thing that we can use to do almost all of those things. And as affiliates, for the affiliates that are in the room, if you're not using social media already, right, to promote yourselves, you're probably doing it better than most brands are if you're successful at it, I would assume. I'm going to keep this a little bit to the affiliate management side, but a lot of the tips, techniques, and some of the tools that we're going to talk about can certainly be used by anybody in this room, whether you're an affiliate manager or an affiliate. So we're going to talk about things a little bit from the recruitment side as an affiliate manager, and how we go out and try to look for new partners and things like that, right? So there's a couple of things we can do. We can go out and promote our affiliate program through social media. We can go out and follow our partners and do things like that. We monitor. We need to communicate, right? Social media is a communication medium, and sharing is like super important. Right? It's all about sharing your knowledge and thoughts, sharing things you might find funny or amusing, sharing important company information and news. And we're going to dive into each one of these individually and show basically how, as an affiliate manager, you can go out and find new partners using these tools. So, from a recruitment perspective, promotion of your affiliate channel, affiliate program, is instrumental, and I feel like it actually doesn't get done. A lot of companies, at best, have an affiliate page on their brand's website, but they're not using tools like social media, leveraging their existing social media channels, right, to promote the affiliate channel. Your customers may be your #1 fans, and you already have a channel directly to them, right? Either whether that's through your CRM, loyalty email list that you have for your customers, whether that's through your social media channels, and that's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all the social media channels, right? So leveraging those existing channels is super important, and you want to basically shout it from the rooftops, right? And I think a lot of times I've done some of these things in the past, or I've worked with clients in the past where they do it once and they think that's enough, right? But since when has one marketing message ever been enough? As marketers, we should all know that in order for a message to resonate, in order for something to sink in, right? We need to communicate those things more than once, change the messaging, test the messaging. So promoting your affiliate program and going out and using social media to do that, one tweet probably isn't going to cut it. So you got to have a plan in place. You got to be able to utilize and leverage social media in order to promote your affiliate program. Same goes for affiliates, right? If you're out and you are an affiliate and you're promoting affiliate offers, right? And you want to leverage social media to promote those things. You need to be diligent about having a plan in place, using those tools in order to promote those messages, test the messaging yourself. I see it time and time again where we go out as affiliate managers, we work with a partner, and they give us a package or something like that, right, to put together. They're going to go promote our latest coupon, promotion, new product, whatever it might be. And they go, well, we're going to tweet that once. And I say, okay, that's great, but what are we going to what's the real plan? Promotion is really about finding that right message and using the tools, leveraging them to their, utmost ability. One other thing you could even take advantage of, promoting your affiliate program through Facebook, right? So Twitter's one piece, Facebook is another. Leveraging your company's Facebook channel, again, with your existing customers or base, as the brand, you want to be leveraging those channels, doing Facebook sponsored posts. I mean, I don't see too many people out there right now putting budget and dollars behind the promotion of the affiliate program. They're relying on people like me or the other folks that are here in this room, right, to get out to these conferences and do those sorts of things. But you can totally leverage social media, whether that's through social ads or social campaign, in order to promote your channel. So the next piece of this, right, now we've done a whole bunch of promotion and, we're in the thick of things and we have an affiliate program that's humming along and, we want to go out there and start communicating in social, right, actually be active in the community. So one of those things we need to do is, we need to engage. We need to follow our affiliates, follow your partners, right? As a brand or as an affiliate manager, right, you should be following your affiliates, especially the ones you work closely with. Because if you're doing promotion with them in social media, you want to be able to leverage those opportunities. You should be talking to your social media manager at your company and having them also follow and participate in those conversations, because any of those brand mentions, they're all valuable, and you should be interacting and communicating with those affiliates anytime you're getting a mention, because if they're out there mentioning you, there's a reason why. A lot of people started, social media, separate accounts for customer service reasons, certain accounts for brand promotion and things like that. And, I think a great idea is, having a channel specific to the affiliate program. There's no reason why, as an affiliate manager, you can't manage a social channel specifically for your affiliate program in order to communicate with those affiliates directly, and having a plan to do that. One of the other things, you're going to want to follow your competitors, right? Competitive information, vastly important, right? What else are they doing? What are they doing this week? What are they doing today? How do we leverage those things to, and listen to what our competitors are doing, right? To either react or build plans to do things better. And influencers, right? Every industry, whether it's affiliate marketing, fishing, hunting, swimming, jewelry, every industry has influencers. They're really crucial to the success of any social media campaign, and the same is true in the affiliate world. If you're an affiliate manager, being connected to other influential people that are at this conference, influential people in the industry that you're in. All those sorts of things become really crucial. And it's as simple as, following them and starting to listen to them is one piece. And we'll get to the communication part of this, but, as affiliates as well, you should definitely be following and engaging and interacting with the brands that you want to promote and work with. There's no reason why you shouldn't. The smart ones, the ones that are going to get further, right, is they're ones that are going to develop those closer relationships with their partners and advertisers, from either side. And it's tough work. It's not easy, right? Like we said in the beginning, like relationships are complicated. So, following them and following and listening is one piece of that. But as you're listening, right, starting to formulate ideas for how you can actually communicate with them. So in listening and in all that, this is kind of a short list of tools that I use and have used over the years that make sense, at least I think, for being able to accomplish a lot of things that I'm talking about, right? So identifying influencers and finding followers and making communication easier, and all those sorts of things. So there's a couple of them here: Twitonomy, GroupHi, Hootsuite, you may have heard of, Post Planner, RightTag. How many people in this room know any of these social tools? Everybody? Good. Anybody actually using any of these tools? Even better. So Twitonomy was something that I stumbled upon. I mean, and there's, this is my short list of 5 tools. I probably have a handful of others. I just thought that these were ones worth highlighting. But Twitonomy is a great tool for finding influencers, right? You can do hashtag searches, understand which people are out there on Twitter utilizing and becoming influential and having conversations on certain topics, right? So you can search by a hashtag. There's actually a whole lot of complicated, different ways you can search in Hootsuite. Twitter, they're built into Twitter. It's just they're not as easily found. So there's different types of searches. If you want to look for a hashtag that's been used on Twitter from a certain period of time, all those things are possible. So you can, I think most people think they go to Twitter, search for a hashtag, and it's kind of done. You get a laundry list. This is actually going to give you the ability to print out a big list of influencers who's actually used and communicated or used that hashtag over a period of time. And it's not just about hashtag, but it could be any sort of term. You can get a complete profile of followers. So if you wanted to analyze somebody's Twitter profile, you could do that with Twitonomy as well, right? So if you find these influencers and want to understand more about them, who they're following, who they're communicating with on a regular basis, you'll see all of that. GroupHi is another tool, one that's great actually for recruitment specifically. It basically is a blogger intelligence tool. This might have value to a lot of affiliates in the room as well, in terms of wanting to find other bloggers to network with. It's a great tool to identify bloggers. It can automate the research phase. One of the biggest problems affiliate managers have is the time it takes to find a new affiliate. Once you find them, communicate with that affiliate, and once you communicate with that affiliate, getting them, integrated into the program and up and running and all those sorts of things, right? So if we can use these tools to automate a bit of that, right, to go out and help us find these partners that we want to work with, GroupHi can do that in pretty good terms. So it's a really good tool to have. Hootsuite can really be instrumental in automating your communications, right? So building your editorial calendar, and communicating out to multiple social channels at once, right? So Hootsuite is great for pushing out those communication messages all over across your social spokes, so to speak. Post Planner, great for identifying trending content, right? So if you're looking for content to share, this one, for affiliates in the room as well, if you're looking for new topics to kind of talk about and see what's hot, getting attention to your own social pages, particularly on Facebook, things like that, finding trending content through Post Planner is a great way. It also has automation tools for scheduling posts as well. And last but not least, RightTag. They're one of my favorite tools for hashtag research. They'll actually show you the total number of tweets for a particular hashtag and how many times it's been retweeted and how basically effective that hashtag can be. Because I think there's a lot of time, there's a big misnomer. A lot of people just hashtag stuff without much thought. At least that's what I see going on out there a lot of times. using a tool like RightTag kind of starts to narrow down that list of hashtags and things you want to use. And everybody in here is probably a little bit more advanced on the social media side, so I don't think we need to explain the value of hashtags. I've been told I only have about 5 minutes left, so I'm going to try to rush through this. But this is a screenshot from Twitonomy. This was a social search query that I did for jewelry coupons since November 2014, right? I have a jewelry client called Pearl Paradise, so this type of stuff is instrumental to me when I'm looking for new jewelry partners and influencers and things like that. You can see a trend graph of how many times that search term jewelry coupon has been used, what those tweets look like. I could download the full list of that. Who are the most influential users? There's 199 of them. The potential reach, et cetera, et cetera. So great tool. I thought I wanted to share that with you guys. So the communication piece, right? Vastly important in social media, right? Social media still is a social platform. It's really important that you engage in conversation. I think a lot of people start a social channel and feel the need to force feed your information down the throats of others, so to speak. But again, if we're in the vein of listening and communicating, right, it's a two-way conversation all the time. So if you're going to follow your affiliates, if you're going to follow your, well, maybe not your competitors so much, but if you're going to follow influencers and your partners and affiliates and advertisers, you're want to be communicating with them on a regular basis. Open up a conversation, say hello, find out about their kids, find out about their spouse, find out about their pets, find out about their favorite food, anything. Right? Just like any other business relationship. It's just a medium. We're only just starting that conversation digitally. But just like you talk to anybody you have at this conference, you're going to want to do that same thing. I've made some great relationships with folks online that have turned into either new business proposals, have turned into new affiliate partners, all sorts of things. And I'm not a social marketing guru by any means. I don't pretend to be one, but I do feel like I'm a good communicator in most aspects. You got to make an effort. You got to be polite, and you got to get to know them. I mean, those are really, I think, real key aspects of communicating. And again, I'll say it's no different communicating in social media than it is communicating in real life. So there's a sharing aspect, right? So we're communicating and all this type of stuff, but if you are going to be an affiliate manager and create maybe a channel for this, or if you're an affiliate, right? What should I share? How often should I share things? Where should I share them? All these questions, can be answered. Editorial calendars, if you're going to run a social channel, editorial calendar is like key. Like, you have to have one, because if you think you're just going to log on to Twitter or log on to Facebook once in a blue moon and figure out what to say that day, you're probably vastly misinformed. So having a plan for social is definitely key. How often you should share may depend on how big or small your brand is, but there's tons of things you can talk about, whether those are product updates, new releases, bestsellers, sales and promotions, trending topics, right, that you're going to find out using some of these monitoring tools. Retweet your mentions, right? If you went through this painstaking effort to go build a social campaign with your affiliates, well, thank them for it. Thank them for participating, thank them, or retweet it for them, right? All those sorts of things. And that can either happen at the brand level or, at a smaller level with the affiliate managers. I run my own accounts. I've run accounts for clients, specifically for affiliate, and, we've done it the other way where the brands themselves take that on, the brand ambassadors the community managers for a brand. So all those things, really crucial. I'm told my time is up, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I've gone over. But this is an example of an editorial calendar. I mean, it's from the Hootsuite blog. I didn't create this. There's no reason for you to reinvent the wheel either. But, an editorial calendar can look, a little intimidating, but, again, vastly important. And Hootsuite and other sites that have, a lot of editorial content of their own to share, right? There's tons of stuff out there you can read. Hootsuite has a great blog. Buffer has a great blog. If you want to talk to me after, I have a ton of resources that I can also share with you. This is pretty short, quick and dirty presentation, and I hope it was helpful for everybody. You could find me on Twitter @SalConca. Find me on LinkedIn. Feel free to email me, and I'll be sticking around here. And again, thank you. I hope everybody has a great affiliate summit.